If you're someone who's looking for a legit work from home jobs, LinkedIn is the place to find them. I'm going to detail in a very simple strategy exactly how to find good quality jobs on LinkedIn in this video. Hey, my name's Abbey Ashley. If you haven't met me, I am the founder of The Virtual Savvy. I teach people how to work from home as virtual assistants here on my channel. And hey, I release new content every single week. So if you want to be notified every time I release a new video, you can just hit that subscribe button. And then also you can click the bell because that will actually notify you of my new releases. LinkedIn is an absolute gold mine for finding clients. And I feel like it's a platform that gets neglected sometimes, which I don't really know why, because when it comes to actually finding VA jobs, when it comes to finding remote work from home, like legit opportunities, LinkedIn is amazing. It doesn't have some of the clutter of the other platforms. I mean, people are on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook and Pinterest for a lot of different reasons where people are coming to LinkedIn literally to connect for business, right? It might be to find a new corporate full-time job, but a lot of times it's to hire. I mean, it is the place where people hire. So all that to say, LinkedIn is amazing. You're on this video, so I guess you're already convinced of that. So let's jump in to my two-step process for finding jobs on LinkedIn. And we're going to go behind the screen because, hey, let's just actually show you in real time how to do it. All right, let's look at the two ways to search for jobs on LinkedIn. The first is to go to the jobs tab. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in the word, I could type in virtual assistant. I could also just type in the word remote or freelance, or if I have a Pinterest manager, I could type in Pinterest here. And I actually usually type remote here as well. Instead of just United States, you could do that if you want. You could also type in the word, remote here. There's a lot of different options. Again, I would be looking for a virtual assistant specifically. Remote doesn't have to be a US based client. So this is what I would choose. And then this is going to show me a lot of different opportunities. Not every opportunity is a great one. So, you do have to kind of search a little bit to make sure that it would meet your qualifications. But, here's an assistant job in Boise, Idaho. Looks like this could be a good one. So this is the first way to go about finding jobs on LinkedIn. The second is actually by using the search bar. And I like to type in, virtual assistant and we're hiring. So this and is really important. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on it and I'm just going to go ahead and go to posts. And so these are posts that have been made for people looking for a virtual assistant. And again, as always, you're going to have to scroll a little bit, but here's one. This one was posted a month ago, so it's a little bit older, but virtual executive assistant, Des Moines, Iowa, a remote position, right? So there's lots of different things that you could put here as well. I could just type in assistant. However, that is going to pull up, here's a great executive assistant job, but I don't think that this is remote. So yeah, a lot of these are on site, hybrid. So you might end up finding a great job this way, but it might not be exactly remote. That's why another great thing just to type in is remote, right? Remote, and we're hiring. That's an option. Here is a remote affiliate marketing manager. So not quite virtual assistant, but a VA could likely do something like that. Another great word to type in here is freelance. Always, and we're hiring, right? You can just type in hiring, but that doesn't always lead the same results, but it's another thing just to kind of try. So we're hiring, let's see, openings, digital ads manager, right? So that's great if you can do Facebook ads, freelance graphic designer, completely remote job. So freelance and we're hiring is a really great one too. If you haven't already, I would love for you to pause this video and actually do the activity. Like, do what I just showed you and see if you can find even one great work from home job opportunity on LinkedIn. I bet that you can. Let me know how that goes in the comments below. Now, one thing I will say, I think it would be dangerous for me just to show you how to find jobs on LinkedIn without really explaining how to recognize that something is a quality job, right? To make sure that you're not getting sucked into a scam job, because sorry to tell you, but they do exist. Now, unfortunately, this is just the world that we live in. People are using social media all the time to post legit work from home, remote jobs, and especially on LinkedIn, this is happening. However, on the flip side, on all of these social platforms are unfortunately scam jobs as well. So while you can't go to a social platform and say, I know 100% of these jobs are legit, what you can do is equip yourself so you know how to recognize a scam job from one that is 100% legit. We have a saying at the Virtual Savvy, which is actually kind of weird, but we end up saying it a lot. It's not catchy. Don't worry, this isn't super inspirational, but it's literally, if it smells fishy, there might be fish in the water. You can quote Abbey Ashley for saying that. I can't tell you how many times that we actually use this in the business on a pretty regular basis. It happens. So it's not just for reporting scam jobs, on a social platform. We use this all the time in business. For instance, if we notice all of a sudden our open rate was, 40% and it dropped down to 20 and it's been 20 3 weeks in a row, it's like, there's something fishy. We need to investigate further, right? And so if something just seems off, investigate it. Look, really proceed with caution. So here are a few things that I look for on LinkedIn or any other platform just to make sure that that job is legit. First, if someone's promising you a lot of money for not a lot of work, that seems fishy, right? And that's one of those things that you can be like, all right, they're saying that I could make, $5,000 a month in 30 minutes a day on my phone. Probably not legit. 2, they send you a check before you've done any of the work. Oh my goodness, no, this is one of the most regular scams that I see. Someone's like, yes, you're hired. What we're gonna do is we're gonna send you this check for $500. You cash it and then go buy this equipment. And then no. They're just trying to access your bank information. Please don't do that. 3, you have to pay a fee before you begin working with them. No, that's not legit. An employer, whether they're hiring you as an employee or a contractor, isn't going to make you pay before you start working at their company. No, big no. Next, if you can't find any information about their business online, that is a big red flag as well. And this can mean that they don't have an official domain name even. So I will see a lot of times, it is just Abby, the business owner at gmail.com, right? And that is not always the case. I mean, sometimes business owners will use their personal email. So that's not always a telltale sign, but especially if you are finding they're I'm Abby at instagramcorporation.com. No, that's not legit. Big X. And then lastly, if they're wanting to just hire you on the spot without doing any kind of interview, this is another typical thing that I see in those scam jobs is that they're like, yes, you're hired. You can start tomorrow. Here's all this stuff that you need to fill out. Or again, here's a check or here's a whatever, a thing. And it's you didn't want to talk to me? You didn't want to have an interview? You didn't want to have any kind of Zoom call or anything? No, probably not legit. All right. I hope that didn't scare you off because the reality is there are really great online opportunities lurking everywhere. There's opportunities on LinkedIn. There are opportunities in our Virtual Assistant Savvy's Facebook group, which by the way, if you're not already a member, you should definitely join. We have over 120,000 members and there are jobs being posted there every single day. So make sure you join the group. But I want you to take the information that you learned in this video and go find yourself a legit work from home job on LinkedIn. Okay. I'm so excited for you. Let me know, report back how it goes. We love hearing savvy stories. You can reach me here on YouTube in the comments, or what I would absolutely love is if you send me a DM over on Instagram. You can find us at The Virtual Savvy. All right, go find that LinkedIn work from home job.